The Arctic, the northernmost region of our planet, is one of the most mysterious and unique places on Earth. Unlike Antarctica, which is a landmass covered in ice, the Arctic is an ocean surrounded by countries like Canada, Russia, Norway, the United States, and Denmark, via Greenland. It's often referred to as a mirror of global climate, where every environmental change leaves a significant mark. In winter, the Arctic becomes an extreme world of snow and ice, with temperatures plunging as low as -50 degrees Celsius. The endless white landscape creates surreal, breathtaking scenery. In summer, the sun never sets for weeks at a time, creating the magical phenomenon known as the midnight sun. Despite the harsh environment, the Arctic is home to a wide range of uniquely adapted species, from polar bears, reindeer, and seals, to whales, and hundreds of migratory birds. These animals are not only rare and iconic, but also play a crucial role in the global ecosystem. The polar bear, a symbol of the Arctic, faces an uncertain future as its icy habitat rapidly disappears due to melting sea ice. But the Arctic is not uninhabited. It is home to indigenous communities such as the Inuit, Sami, and Chukchi, who have lived here for thousands of years. They have survived by harmonizing with nature, hunting, fishing, and herding reindeer. Their traditional knowledge about weather, environment, and ecosystems is now recognized as valuable by modern science. However, the Arctic is one of the regions most severely impacted by climate change. Scientists report that temperatures in the Arctic are rising 4 times faster than the global average, a phenomenon known as Arctic amplification. In just a few decades, summer sea ice coverage has shrunk by over 40%. Some projections suggest the Arctic could be completely ice-free in the summer within this century. The consequences of melting Arctic ice go far beyond the region itself. As bright reflective ice is replaced by dark ocean water that absorbs more heat, the planet warms even faster. Sea level rise caused by melting glaciers threatens millions of people living in coastal areas worldwide. Additionally, thawing permafrost is releasing methane, a potent greenhouse gas, accelerating global warming even further. At the same time, the Arctic is becoming a geopolitical hotspot. As the ice retreats, new shipping routes such as the Northern Sea Route are opening up, shortening the journey between Asia and Europe by nearly 40%. This presents opportunities for global trade and resource extraction, but also raises concerns about control, sovereignty, and environmental protection. Countries bordering the Arctic Ocean, including Russia, the US, Canada, Norway, and Denmark, are ramping up their presence, from building icebreaker fleets and military bases to investing in oil and gas exploration. Meanwhile, non-Arctic countries like China, Japan, and South Korea are also showing growing interest, with Arctic strategies of their own. A quiet but intense competition is underway. But in all of this, we must remember, the Arctic is not just about untapped oil reserves or shorter trade routes. It is a fragile ecosystem, home to millions of animals and indigenous peoples. What happens in the Arctic, from melting ice to rising greenhouse gases, will not stay in the Arctic. It affects the entire planet. Protecting the Arctic is protecting the future of all humanity. This is not just the responsibility of Arctic nations, but a global obligation. It calls for international cooperation, scientific research, respect for indigenous voices, and strong commitments to conservation before it's too late.